This video is supported in part by Retro Days, a place for nostalgia nerds to gather, share memories, chat, and engage. Go to retrodays.com or check their YouTube channel linked below. Hey there, welcome back to Gen X Grown Up. I'm John, I am a Gen X Grown Up. Thank you for checking out this video. You know, one of the many perks to having a mid-sized YouTube channel, aside from the untold riches and celebrity status, is the people and friends that you meet through these videos that we do. I've really been enjoying collecting these little mini and tiny micro arcade machines and reviewing them here on the channel. And one of our viewers, Paradigm Rouge, messaged me saying, have you looked at these Carabiner travel arcade games? I'd never even heard of them. I started doing some digging around. I couldn't find any on stock on Walmart.com or Amazon.com. Finally, eBay to the rescue. I was able to find this Frogger keychain carabiner little arcade version, LCD screen, a little D-pad. I'm thinking, how good could it possibly be? But I had to find out, so here we go. Don't you know that you're a grown up? No games, no puns. Not allowed if you're a grown up. Now before I go leaping into this thing, see what I did there? Leaping, because he's a frog. There's actually a few things on the packaging that are interesting. First of all, you make this claim, original arcade gameplay in a new pocket-sized format. I mean, I don't think you're going to be original arcade gameplay from what I'm seeing here. But so you shouldn't even say that. You should say reminiscent of the original arcade or something, right? Takes 2 AAA batteries, not included. And around back, you've got some pretty straightforward instructions. Dodge the cars, hop on the logs, and get to the lily pads. And the other really interesting thing of note here are these brief instructions that explain your game is over after you lose 3 lives or when you complete all 10 levels. So this isn't just an ongoing Frogger game, it actually can be finished. There's an ending to it. Okay, Frogger, you've succeeded in intriguing me. Let's get it open, throw some batteries in, and see how it plays. So I've got it open, and there are more instructions taped to the back, and you know what we do with instructions. So quick tour, we have a little LCD screen, we have 2 buttons and a 4-way D-pad that feels, okay for a cheap D-pad. On the top you have that carabiner clip that, I wouldn't use it for rock climbing or anything because it's made of plastic, but it'll clip onto your backpack pretty easily, I'm sure. Around back is the speaker and a battery door for those 2 AAAs. Alright, batteries in, so this is a mute button, and this is a power on-off, so let's throw it on. And we're cooking. Yep, just jumping across some logs, jumping on a lily pad. You can see across the top there's the score, you got what level you're on, how much time remaining. There's actually a lot of junk here. It's a super simplified version of Frogger, obviously. But, it's not horrible. Starts out not too tough, not too much traffic. That's a level, so now I'm on level 02, yep. Oh, I got run over. Ouch. You're inside of the car when you get hit. You kind of want to wait until right after the animation to make sure that the log or the car doesn't move out from under you when you're moving. Ow, ouch. Look at the game over. They bring the cars across. That's kind of cute. They actually put some thought into the level progression. You can see, as the levels go up, cars move faster, there's more cars on the screen, and fewer logs on the screen that you can possibly hop between. This is a purely casual game of Frogger, obviously. You're not going to, put your Frogger skills to the test here. The D-pad is really mushy, actually, so you got to really push down hard on it to make sure that you execute the move you want. But, what am I complaining about on a carabiner version of Frogger on a little LCD? This is, barely worse than what you might have seen on something that came out in the 80s. And I loved those, so you'd think I'd love this. It's okay. Oh, in the water. If you're a collector, sure, why not? At best, this should say inspired by Frogger, right? You're not really playing the genuine game of Frogger that you know. And since it has an ending, I can see there being a reason to replay this to see, okay, well, I want to get all the way and finish the game on level 10, because I want to know what's it look like when it's over, I'm not going to accomplish that in this video, I assure you, because I don't want to play this game that long. It's not that good. Yeah, there's a small amount of challenge, and an equally small reward when you actually accomplish it. Yep, it's exactly what I expected it would be. Look, it really isn't Frogger, right? It's inspired by Frogger. It doesn't have any of the real mechanics of Frogger. Nothing's really moving. It's just lighting up those little LCD tiles. There's no lady frog to pick up. There's only 4 lily pads. Interestingly enough, the thing it does best isn't Frogger at all, and that is the game ends, which I think is kind of intriguing. It becomes like a race to get the best high score within the limitations of just those 10 levels. So maybe you got that going for it. I think if they hadn't advertised right on the box, real arcade gameplay, I might rate this a little bit higher, but you set yourself up, you said you had it, and it isn't. We all knew that's what it was. I'm gonna say this little Carabiner version of Frogger, I'm gonna award it 1 3/4 tokens out of 5. Not quite 2. Really, this is something only if you are a collector like I am, or if you just love Frogger and you want everything with the Frogger brand slapped on it, you have to have this. Otherwise, I think you're safe to give it a pass. Hey, I really hope you found something to enjoy in this video, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, you made it to the end. If you liked this video, the best way to say thanks is to watch one more. Here are a couple suggestions that you just might enjoy. And if you love our content, maybe consider becoming a Patreon supporter by following the link on screen.
Unacceptable.